Hey, good day class. Today we're going to tackle how to simplify radical. And let us have first what are the numbers that are perfect squares. No? So we have 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 that is 4, 3 times 3, 5 times 5, and so on. So the reason why we should know about perfect square is we can factor the radical in simple as possible. So aside from perfect square, meron din tayong perfect nth root, yung mga perfect cube root, fourth root, and so on. So bakit naging perfect square? 1, that is square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4, square root of 4 is 2, 9 is 3, and so on. No? So dapat alam nyo to. You're free to use calculator kung kayo nahihirapan. No? So let us try. What is the square root of 4? That is 2. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 100 is 10. And square root of 144 is 12. So in other meaning, that is 2 times 2. So 4 times 4, 5 times 5, 10 times 10, 12 times 12. So kapag tayo ay nagsisimplify ng radicals, meron lang tayong tatlong condition. No? So una, no radicand a perfect nth root other than 1. That means kung meron tayong sisimplify na radical, let's say square root of 12. So papain natin yung factor ng 12 na merong perfect nth root. Kaya kung square root ang pinag-uusapan, that means titingin kayo sa mga perfect square root. So kapag 12, that is 4 times 3. So ang meron lamang naman is 1, tapos 4, then 9. So factor ng 12 ay 4 times 3. So doon tayo babawa sa 4. Then square root of 4 is 2. So pwede nating i-separate si 4. So square root of 4, square root of 3. So that is 2 square root of 3. So ang simplify ng square root of 12 is 2 square root of 3. So ang condition, no radicand have perfect nth root other than 1. So si radicand 3, wala nang perfect nth root other than 1. So nakasimplify na siya. Number 2, no fraction as a radicand. So kailangan daw walang fraction as radicand. For example, 4 over 9. So dapat hindi siya naka-fraction. Ano ba ang square root of 4? So square root of 4, square root of 9 is 2 over 3. No? Then number 3, no radical in the denominator. Example niyan is 3 over square root of 5. Yan. Hindi siya naka-simplest form kasi nga meron siyang radical sa denominator. Pwede natin gawin para maging simplified dyan. Pwede tayong tinatawag na conjugate, no? So, we multiply numerator and denominator by square root of 5. Matatakal din natin to sa division, no? Bigyan ko lang kayo ng view or preview, no? We have 3 times square root of 5, then square root of 5 times square root of 5, square root of 25. So this become 3 square root of 5 over 5. Okay? So tatandaan nyo lang yung tatlong condition na yon para mag-guide kayo na nakasimplify na. Okay, ano yung property na ginagamit natin sa radical? So, we have the product property for radicals. Ibig sabihin lang nito na pagka finactor natin ang radical, kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina, square root of 12, no? Siya ay 4 times 3. So, equivalent din daw yan sa square root of 4 times square root of 3. So, yun yung same meaning niya. Okay? So, example, square root of 36, it is equivalent by 4 times 9. So, pwede nating pag-separate square root of 4 times square root of 9. And then, it is also 2 times 3, which is 6 all. Alam naman natin, ang square root of 36 is 6. No? So, in-apply lang natin yung product property for radicals. Also, yung square root of 100, ayan, that is 4 times 25. The same din siya as 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay? So, how about square root of 50? So, hindi na siya perfect square root. So, we can apply product property. So, hanap tayo ng factor sa 50 na mayroong perfect square root. No? So, kaya dapat alam nyo talaga yung mga perfect square root. Pwede naman natin isulat or meron kayong hawak. Ano? Square root of 4, square root of 9, square root of 16, square root of 25. So, obviously, since 50 yan, dito tayo sa 25. Kasi 25 times 2 is 50. So, a radical has been simplified when its radical contain no perfect squared factor. Yan yung sinabi ko kanina. So, this becomes square root of 25, 5, square root of 2. Yan. So, to test to see if it is can be divided by 4, then 9, then 25, then 49, etc. So, ang isang paraan para matest nyo na siya ay nakasimplify, divide nyo sa 4. Kasi kung madidivide nyo sa 4, multiply nyo sa 4. Factor niya ang 4. 9, ito, dinivide natin sa 25 kasi yun ang perfect and square root. Kaya, 25 times 2. Sometimes, factoring the radical using the 3 is helpful. So, pwede kayong factoring, no? Tinatawag nila na 50, tapos ang factor niya ay 25, tapos 2, tapos pwede pa tong 5 times 5, wala na. So, 5 squared, tapos 2, kaya ganun din, no? 5 square root of 2. Okay? So, makakatulong din yan. Pwede nyo gawin. So, 5 square root of 2. So, how about square root of 14? Sulat natin dito. Square root of x raised to 14. No? So, naging x raised to 7. No? Paano kaya naging ganun? So, since ito ay 14, para hindi kayo kung kayo nalilito, nagawa na naman natin yung transforming radical into rational exponent, diba? So x raised to 14 over 2, diba? So ito yung 2 tapos 14, hindi na lang nilalagay yung index is 2. So 14 over 2, what is 14 over 2? X raised to 7. Okay. So, simplify. The square root of 8. Ano ang perfect square root para sa 8? Siyempre, 4. So, 4 times 2. And then, what is square root of 4? Is 2. Then, wala namang perfect square root ang 2, kaya square root of 2. And square root of 20, that is 4 times 5. So, 2 square root of 5. And square root of 32, this is 16 times 2. 4th square root of 2. About 75. So, obviously, ito ay 25. So, 25 times 3. So, square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 3. Then, 40. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, mag-divide nyo sa 4. So, pwede 4 times 10. Sa 9. Sa 25. So, pinakamalapit is 4 times 10, which is 2 square root of 10. Sir, pwede pa yung 10 na 5 times 2. Ay, tatanong nyo. 5 times 2. Pwede pa, diba? Pero, hindi siya perfect square root. Ang 5 ay hindi perfect square root. At the same time, hindi rin perfect square root ang 2. Kaya, stick tayo sa square root of 10. No other factor or other perfect nth root other than 1. Next, square root of 48. So, divided by 4. So, pwede. Meron pa ba aside from 4? Yun, 16. So, paano siya nag-come up sa 16 times 3? Kasi ang iisipin nyo agad dyan is 4 times 12. 4 times 12. Diba? Pero yung 12, meron pa kasing factor. Diba? Siya ay 4 times 4 times 3. Diba? 4 times 3. So, ang 4 times 4 is 16. So, dito pa rin kayo mag-e-end sa 16. Square root of 16 for square root of 3. How about square root of 80? So, we come up with 16 times 5. Again, that is 4 times 20. Yan. Na si 20 ay 4 times 5. Kaya nag-come up pa din with 16 times 5, and that is equivalent 4 square root of 5. It is obviously 25 times 2. So, square root of 25 is 5 square root of 2. 125, still 25. That is 25 times 5. So, 5 square root of 5. Medyo malaking number na to. So, kapag ganyan, pwede nyo namang, since 0 ang dulo, we stick by 10. So, 10 times 45. Diba? Tapos si 45, try natin i-factor. Tsaka si 10. So, si 45 is 9 times 5. Tama? 9 times 5. And si 10 is 5 times 2. Yan. So, pag pinagsama natin uh, si 5, so meron tayong dalawa. 9 tapos 25. Diba? Times 2. So, meron tayong dalawang perfect square root. So, that means, meron tayong perfect square root na pag pinagsama is 225. Ano? 225, ang perfect square root niya ay 15 square root of 2. So, para mas malinaw sa inyo, sir, baka may way pa. Ang square root of, sige, separate natin. Square root of 9 times square root of 25 times square root of 2. Okay. Ang square root of 9 is 3. Tama? Ang square root of 25 is 5 times square root of 2. So, 3 times 5 is also 15. So, dun din kayo mag-end up. You can use this as your guide. Bigay tayo ng step. Try to divide, number 1, try to divide the radicand into perfect square root for a numbers. Yun na nga, yung radicand, divide nyo by 4, by 9, by 16, by 25, and so on. Number 2, if there is an exponent, make it even by using the rules of exponent. So, gagawin nyo yung even kung siya ay square root, siyempre. Like for example, x raised to 3. Gagawin nyo yung even, yung exponent, no? Kung siya ay naman ay number, ito lang yung sinasabi niya, no? So, 5 squared times 2. Then, you can extract. Magiging 5 square root of 2. No? So, ito naman, x square root of x. Separate the factors to its own square root. Ito na yung separate natin. Ano? Well, equals 4 times 3. Separate natin yung square root of 4, which is 2. Then, simplify. Yun na yung tatlo na condition. Okay? So, okay, simplify square root of x raised to 12. Ang isang paraan dyan, pwede nyo i-transform into rational exponent, which is this become 12 over 2. So, 12 over 2 is x raised to 6. No? So, bahala na kayo kung alin gagamitin nyo. But, ang instruction, pwedeng ganito. No? You need raised to 2. No? Para mawala yung square root. Kasi pagka change nyo yan into this, that is 2 over 2, which is equivalent to raised to 1, so x raised to 6 na din. No? So, parehas lang. So, bahala kayo kung alin ang mas madali. So, square root of a variable to an even power is equal to the variable to 1/2 the power. So, kalahati. Kapag even, ano, at square root. So, that means, if square root of y raised to 88, it is equivalent to 44 kasi kalahati lang. Okay? How about hindi sakto? Kung hindi sakto, i-separate nyo lang yung sakto at sa hindi. Di square root of 12 times square root of x. So, meron lang kayong square root of 6 times square root of x. Hindi nyo na masisimplify yung isa. 50y raised to 7. So, that is square root of 25 tapos times 2. Then sa y, even lang, y raised to 6. May matitira pa kayong y raised to 1. No? Yan. So, ang sineperate niya lang yung merong perfect square root. Sineperate niya yung 2. Ang ginawa natin. So, ang pinagsama niya ay yung 25. Ito sa ginawa natin. 25. Yung even, y raised to 6. Tapos, square root of 2. So, ang square root ng 25 is 5. Ang square root ng y raised to 6 is y raised to 3. Square root of 2y. So, exercise. So, simplify square root of 72. Pwede nyo i-post. And then, try nyo sagutan. The answer is 3, no? So, square root of 72 is 36 times 2. 36 times 2 is 72. That's why 6 square root of 9 square root of 9x raised to 36. So, even siya, kalahati. The answer is number 2. So, square root of 9 is 3. Then, half ng 36 is 18. Kung siya ay 37, let's say, ang question is 9x raised to 37. So, may sobrang isa, no? So, 36, separate lang kayo ng isa. 36, tapos separate nyo yung isa. Square root of 9 is 3. This is x raised to 18. Di bukod nyo lang si square root of 5. Okay, that's it. Thank you for listening. Hopefully may natutunan.